It's gonna be for the YouTube, so bear with me. It might be a little cringe, but this is what I wanted to talk about. So welcome back to the channel. Yo, for today's video, I'm gonna be talking about the FaZe boys and like FaZe and FaZe Clan and my future for FaZe and everything FaZe related, bro. Genuinely, bro, this has been the weirdest 2 weeks ever, bro. Like, just watching something you followed for the last 8 years, just like boom, a snap of a finger, just dissipate is just so crazy, bro. This last 2 weeks of just seeing all the FaZe members just leave the clan just really hurts, bro, because I watched this clan when they were in their prime. I watched them when they were in the resurrection. I watched them when they were going through business, bro. It was just, I don't know, bro. It's been a weird couple of years. This new FaZe resurrection was really dope. It really gave me hope that like one day FaZe would return to the clan that I knew and love, and I guess that just wasn't the case, bro. Let me kind of like start from the beginning with this whole FaZe stuff, and then we'll get to present day. For you guys who are new to the channel or like don't know anything about me or whatever, I started this YouTube because of FaZe, bro. Genuinely, bro. This content creation space, I found it because of FaZe. I started making videos because of FaZe. I started streaming because of FaZe. And being able to do this the last 9.5 years now has been insane, bro. Almost a decade. It's actually insane. Making content for almost a decade is crazy. FaZe was just always like that thing in the back of my mind that like, bro, if I just put in enough work, or I'm just consistent, if I just talk to the right people, if I just make the right video, if I just do this, do that, FaZe is gonna be the goal. And it was the goal, bro. It genuinely was the goal. And if you guys can see by this tweet right here, I tweeted back in November of 2020, FaZe is the goal and has always been the goal since 2016. I knew this is exactly what I wanted. One day I'll make a reality. FaZe that. Tweeted that right after I lost FaZe 5. When FaZe 5 dropped in 2020, you guys don't know what FaZe 5 is basically FaZe does like a recruitment challenge and they choose 5 members they want to join their clan. So after I lost FaZe 5, I didn't make top 20. I didn't even make top 100. It's actually kind of sad. Bro, that experience was something so special, bro, because you got to keep in mind, when I first started watching FaZe, it was during the IW, MWR, Call of Duty dry period of just nothing new, bro. Nothing, like literally nothing. And then Fortnite came around, and then you got to think about it. Before Fortnite, right? Like, think about how gaming was before Fortnite. Everyone's playing different games. No one's giving a fuck about anything, right? And then Fortnite comes along, boom, it just explodes the gaming community here. Ninja, Pokimane, Myth, TSM, Daquan, all, bro, everybody. Even FaZe, and then FaZe got back into it, like, and FaZe just like revived. I don't know where, I don't know, randomly because of Fortnite. Fortnite was that like popular, and I was watching FaZe when it was just a couple Call of Duty snipers making montages and everything like that, bro. When Sprat left, that like, bro, I was like, bro, what? Sprat just left FaZe, like that was 2018, I think. After Sprat left, it was like, bro, what's the direction of this clan? Like, what's going on, bro? It was so weird. Like that whole beginning period before Fortnite, going into Fortnite for FaZe was just so weird, bro. And I was watching as a fan, and I was like, bro, you know what? I still want to join. I don't care. I don't care how dead this clan is. I don't care how the members are looked at. I don't care about how gaming is right now. This is what I want to do. It's what I wanted to do. I was grinding Black Ops 3 SLs, like year 3, Black Ops 3, grinding World War 2. Bro, I was even on MWR, bro. Like, I was making content. I was on World War 2. I was making content. I was like, bro, I don't care. This is what I want. Doing all these recruitment challenges. I was like, bro, one day FaZe is going to start picking people up. FaZe is going to, you know, revive. So anyways, I didn't want to talk this much. Oh my god, I'm here talking this whole time. I don't want to make this too long. I just talk about this tweet and that's it. But let me just real quick. After FaZe got revived, seeing Orba do trick shots and Apex doing trick shots and Rug doing trick shots, and like, bro, it was just crazy. Everyone's doing Fortnite trick shots and stuff. I was like, bro, maybe there's hope for this like FaZe stuff, right? They recruited pro players, they recruited Fortnite and stuff, and then eventually, after, you know, Fortnite started like kind of dying down a little bit, I was like, okay, you know what? If I had to play Fortnite to get into FaZe, I'll play Fortnite. I was playing Fortnite on stream. I was playing Fortnite on YouTube and stuff like that. Obviously, you guys seen on my channel. You guys go back to my channel. I'm telling you, that's all I was doing. Anything I had to do to get into FaZe, I was hitting clips. I was making videos. I was streaming. I was playing Fortnite. I was doing everything I had to do, bro. 2020 came along. I guess the new leaders were like, yo, we got to do a FaZe 5, right? They finally did a FaZe 5. It was like around September of 2020, I believe. I was like, bro, this has to be it. Like, I got to go all in for this. And bro, I grinded that FaZe 5. I played Modern Warfare 2019. I had so many clips. I streamed for so many hours. I put together a beautiful response. I put together any videos. I was going crazy, bro. I made like 5 really well done. You only got like 2 weeks or so, like a week. I was in school at the time, so I only had time to grind on the weekend. So like I was really trying to, okay, 2 weeks, that's really about 6 days. I had about 6 days to really make the best content I could in those 6 days. And you know how long it takes to edit and stuff like that. So those 2 weeks were like some of my favorite time on Twitch, on Twitter, on YouTube. It was just so much fun, bro. The community exploded, bro, and it was so much fun. And seeing everybody's reaction to top 100, I have a video up on that on the channel. Even everyone's reaction to top 20, it was just like, bro, it was just so special, bro. And FaZe did that, bro. It was just FaZe, bro. And that's all I wanted, bro, back in 2020. So when I didn't get in, I was very bummed. But I knew that, like, I was going to get another opportunity if I just kept at it. And I did. I kept at it. I kept streaming. I kept making content and everything like that. Tweeted this tweet after I lost FaZe top 100. And I pinned it. I was like, bro, this is it. I'm going to work towards it every day, no matter what. I'm making video. And from that, I switched games, I reacted, I did YouTube, I got a PC, I streamed, I played a variety amount of games, I changed my content so many times, I talked to too many people, I networked, I did everything, bro, just to make sure that I got into FaZe. Whenever I got into FaZe, I'd be successful and just be able to set myself up for that. But obviously, as you can see, we're here 5 years later and FaZe has ended. So I just wanted to really talk about that real quick. After FaZe 5 ended, bro, like when Scope joined, it just gave me new hope to grind again, bro, and that was like everything, bro. And that was everything for the community too. The community was so happy for Scope when he joined, and everyone put their all into it, bro. And obviously we had a bad break with all the Call of Duties and stuff. Like I wanted to join as a sniper content creator, obviously, like what Scope does. I'll make different game content, but also just keep the roots the same of Call of Duty and FaZe and hitting clips and feeding and stuff like that. So that's what I wanted to do. But like the last 4 CODs were just not good. I'll just put that at that. Last 4 CODs were not good after Black Ops Cold War. So obviously FaZe was not caring about Call of Duty and stuff like that, so it's kind of hard to join as a sniper content creator when Call of Duty's in a bad spot, and the only person really pushing it is Scope. And Scope was good, like he was doing his best, he was making montages, everything like that, but the community, like, it's just in a really bad spot. They're kind of looking for the next game and everything like that. They tried doing, you know, Valorant and Rocket League and all these esports and stuff like that, trying to get more people involved in the community. Just one day in 2024, it was like, yo, I got a rebrand, and Banks took over the company and he kicked everybody. And that was a really sad day, bro, because seeing Kitty and Dirty and Testy, just all, and Neo, all of them just like really sad that they got kicked out of FaZe was like, bro, that was eye-opening, bro. Like, literally looked up to those guys, bro, and they're the reason why I wanted to join FaZe. Kitty was the reason I even fucking picked up a controller and started sniping on Call of Duty, bro. Jev was the reason I even picked up a controller and started sniping on Call of Duty. So seeing them getting kicked out of FaZe really hurt, but I just knew that one day I think they would return to those glory days, bro. And I just kept holding out hope, bro, and I kept making videos, I kept doing content, doing this, doing that, tweeting out clips with FaZe clan tags and stuff, rocking FaZe clan tag and playing Rocket. I wanted to do what I could to rep the FaZe brand and everything like that, and the rebrand did really well. The IRL side of FaZe did really good, bro. Like Jason, Silky, Rage, all of them, they did really good. So I just thought FaZe was going to be able to branch out after that, and then obviously with all the drama that happened in the last 2 weeks, it's just, yes, no. So yeah, it's kind of just what the timeline is. I want to just talk about these tweets though real quick. It's time for this tweet. FaZe Clan is now no more. This clan was everything to me growing up, and I appreciate all the boys for all the inspiration over the years. I was hoping one day to return to the clan I grew to love, but now this is the end. Thank you guys for all the support throughout the years. And like I said, this is more for the people who've been following me since I was grinding for FaZe 5 or FaZe 1. Like, you know, you guys have really been there. There was times where I did want to quit, bro. Like, seeing other members, like, going through it and seeing, like, even the hyped recruits on the timeline just like not getting the recognition they deserved, and just seeing FaZe in a bad spot, it was demotivating. Genuinely, it was. And there was times I almost quit content creation. Like, I just wasn't seeing the results. I wasn't motivated enough to put in content. Now that I'm starting to see that, it makes it easier to just get on here and stream. From the end of Cold War to probably the start of Black Ops 6, bro, that was a very dark time in my content. Like, I was playing Valorant, obviously. We played Valorant. After a while, Valorant got repetitive, and then I was just like, yo, do I do Rocket League? What do I do? Like, and I started doing reactions and stuff, obviously, but, like, that was a very dark period of time where, like, I just didn't know what to do, and I just, like, you know what? I said, fuck it. I was going to do different content. I was like, I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care to stick on Call of Duty. I didn't care to stick on Valorant. I said, I'm going to do whatever I want to do. I'm going to upload it and see who fucks with it. And I'm glad I did that, because now I get to do whatever I want on stream. and it feels not forced to be like, yo, I gotta go grind Black Ops 7 for 7-ons and shit. Like, it feels good to just be free and do whatever content I want to do. So I'm genuinely appreciative of that for you guys, you know, supporting me with that. And now that the Twitch is starting to like pop off again, it's just really dope. So anyways, back to this tweet. Thank you guys for all the support throughout the years. Everyone who's followed me from the FaZe 5 or even when I first started content creation back in 2016. This is really dope, so I do appreciate that. But let's keep the tweet going. Grinding FaZe 5 and FaZe 1 was some of the best experiences I've had during my YouTube career. Making all those videos and streams was some of the most fun I've had, and seeing the community that active was something magical. Genuinely, bro. Like I was saying, bro, first of all, once FaZe 5 was announced to like the end of the, like that 2-month period, that was some of the, bro, everybody, I'm telling you, everybody, like all the old snipers I used to watch back in like 2018 were all active. Everybody was active. It was crazy, bro. And it's like genuinely felt like the community has something to grind for. I saw people playing Fortnite, I saw people play Valorant. Like Call of Duty was active. Everyone was getting on old CODs again. Streams was going up, bro. Everybody was streaming. And then FaZe 1, obviously FaZe 1 was a little less active as FaZe 5. I think FaZe 5 was probably the pinnacle of like this dead phase period. FaZe 1 was good as well. Everyone was playing Valorant. A lot of IRL streamers, a lot of TikToks and all that. It was crazy, bro. And I think that's something the community really needed because it motivated a lot of people. I found out a lot of people through FaZe 1. Happy for everyone who won FaZe 5 and FaZe 1. But you know what I'm saying? It was just like, it was just a crazy time. So tweeting random clips with the FaZe Clan tag and seeing all the active members interact on the timeline was such an experience. And even during the IW dog days going into Black Ops 4, we were appreciative of literally anything FaZe related. Like I was saying, bro, like I said earlier, bro, there was literally a dead period of COD where no one liked Infinite Warfare. That was like, what, 2017, 2018, or 2016? No one liked Infinite Warfare, so they ended up playing year 2 or year 3 of Black Ops 3. No one wanted to play MWR. Like, no one wanted to play COD 4 Remastered. So people had to find different content. And that at a time where Call of Duty was king and, you know, there wasn't no Halo, there wasn't no Battlefield, there wasn't nothing. It was really just Call of Duty. When Fortnite came along, and it just sparked the whole community. Because think about it, first year of Black Ops 3, they were still doing FaZe House. They had Rain, Blaze, all of them, Adapt, all of them. They were still doing FaZe House. So it was like, okay, cool. After the first year of Black Ops 3, that's when everything started going downhill. No one liked Infinite Warfare. No one wanted to watch Infinite Warfare. No one cared. So everyone did, you know, year 2 Black Ops 3. Everyone did WR. Some people did play IW, but people were really trying to like find different games and stuff. Obviously, FaZe House, sometime in 2017. Was like broken up. I think they broke up in 2017. So yeah, and then literally we didn't have anything FaZe related until literally Fortnite popped off, which was like early 2018. So like 2017 was like such a dark time. Seeing all that and just seeing how active the community was, that was just really a fun experience. And I genuinely can't say enough about how much I loved that time, bro. And I know I give anything to go back to those days. I know like even now, like, it's kind of crazy that I'm speaking about this and FaZe is dead, but like going back to that period where, bro, Kitty and Sprad and Testy, Pomage, all of them are just in FaZe, grinding, streaming, active. Even Apex, you know, we get Apex on a stream, get Rain on a stream, bro. It was just like, it was crazy, bro. So I don't know, bro. I'm appreciative of all the time I got to spend with FaZe. But anyways, end of an era, all the montages, all the drama, all the rebrands, all the moments, all special. And I'm glad I got to experience the prime and resurrection of the clan. Thank you, FaZe. Here's to bigger and better things. FaZe Dak would have been crazy, though. I think FaZe Dak rolls off the tongue. That's just my opinion. I just wanted to tweet that for y'all up on the timeline. For everyone who wants to just get my thoughts on the FaZe stuff. I know I've been grinding for FaZe for a while now, and I thought those 2 opportunities to really get like a chance to match my content up with all the different creators and stuff like that. It's not the end of me, bro. It's not the end of the content creation. I kind of knew for a while that the FaZe dream was going to be kind of like a crapshoot, bro, when obviously it was just Scope and the clan. When Neo kicked Kitty and Tessie and them got kicked, bro, it was just like, no one was fucking with Warzone, no one was fucking with Call of Duty. It was just like, the only way I'm going to join FaZe is if I do something and I get a niche and then blow up off that and sign. And that's not how FaZe is, bro. You gotta be accepted by the members and stuff like that. So, but anyways, boys, thank you guys so much again for all the support over the years. Not the end of my journey, bro. Not the end of my YouTube journey, not the end of my Twitch journey. Do appreciate FaZe and all the members, everybody, all the inspiration. Thank you guys for creating this lane for me. And for all these creators that don't want to acknowledge it, you guys did shape YouTube, you guys did shape Twitch and content creation into a positive light. And yeah, man, this is crazy, man.
RP FaZe, man. That's crazy, bro.